Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Pistons hosting the Celtics, and the Celtics are 4-point road favorites. The over/under is at 225.5. The Celtics are minus 166 on the money line, and the Pistons are plus 140. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip off tomorrow. They've played 3 times this season. The Celtics won all 3 games: 124, 118 in Detroit, 130, 120 in Boston, 123, 99 in Boston. The Pistons did cover the first 2 games, though. The Celtics were 12.5, 12, and then they were 11.5, and that was the game that they covered. Now, the Pistons do look like a much different team right now than they did earlier on in the year. It's supposed to be White, Holiday, Hauser, Tatum, and Porzingis. So no Brown. Porzingis is listed as in, and then Cunningham, Hardaway, Thompson, Harris, and Duran. Lineups have not been confirmed. That's just who's supposed to be there, and I believe both of these teams played today, so they're both playing a back-to-back. Head-to-head, the Celtics have not lost to the Pistons in their last 10 meetings. The home team's on a 2-game winning streak. The home team is 6-4. The favorite is a perfect 10-0 on the money line. The favorite is 7-3 against the spread. 2 out of the 3 games that the Celtics played against the Pistons, though, this season, they didn't cover. They beat them by 6, they beat them by 10, and then they beat them by 24. So the spread being what it is giving the Pistons a lot of respect. The over is 6-3-1, and the over at 225.5 is 6-4. And the first 2 games they played went over. The third game did not. The Celtics are 9-1 in their last 10. They are 6-4 against the spread. The over/under is 5-5. The unders hit in their last 2. They are 5-1 in their last 6. Forgive me. They're 5-1 in their last 6 against the spread. They've won their last 6 games. They didn't cover tonight, depending upon what you got them at. They closed at 11. I swore they were lower than that, and they won by 10. Just depends on where you happen to get the Celtics. I swore they were lower than that. They were 10.5. So either way, you might have gotten lucky. There was a total of 219, 228, 223, and then 212. 13-point win over the Spurs, 20-point win over the Sixers, 13-point win over the Knicks. They covered all those games, and then they won by 10 tonight. They didn't cover. For the Pistons, 8-2 in their last 10, 8-2 against the spread. The over is 5-4-1. They are on a 7-game winning streak. And it seems like they've been playing like pretty much every night. They've been playing really consistently. And they've covered the last 5 games that they've played. 238, 235, 291, and then 203. 18-point win over the Bulls, 15-point win over the Spurs, 5-point win over the Hawks, and then a 9-point win over the Clippers. Now, this is really going to be a true test of their mettle here to see how they come out and play. Now, I get it. Both of these teams did play today. The Pistons were home. The Celtics were in Toronto, so not a super far flight to go to Toronto, to Detroit from Toronto. If they even flew, they probably didn't. I'm going to take the Celtics on the money line. I will take the Celtics laying the points, and I'm going to go over. I just think that the spread is too low, and it's probably dangerously low as the bait to get people to bet the Celtics and, hope for the Pistons. But I would try to bet the Pistons on an alternate spread, getting double digits somewhere near like the 15-ish range, and get them, somewhere at a decent price. Or you kind of hope that the Celtics go up big in game and then hammer the Pistons, knowing that the Celtics are going to bench their starters late. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.